Hi guys, Happy New Year. Hope you all are doing okay. Hope you all have moved into the new year with great spirit. I want to wish you a blessed 2026. I pray that may God give you strength in all that you do and may you find favor this 2026. And I also pray that may this 2026 bring tremendous blessings for you and may you be able to achieve the goals that you set for yourself. I know it's been a while ever since I posted a video on here, and some of you maybe have been wondering why I haven't been posting. I've actually been going through a little bit of self-analysis for the last 2 months because there was some part of me that wanted to end 2025 as a bad year. And after the self-analysis, I actually realized that 2025 was a good year for me. There was a lot to be grateful for. I started 2025 by moving to a new country after struggling to get back to India and being denied a visa. And then I started a new career path and now work in real estate as a digital marketer. And also I did the 90 days content challenge, which went successful. And there has been a lot of wins throughout that. Fitness wise, there were some challenges I also set for myself, which I accomplished. And also, I didn't get into any hospital for no reason. No family member was sick or admitted. So I'm really, really happy that I had to come to a conclusion that 2025 was good. Even though I wanted more and I didn't achieve more, the part of me that wanted to conclude that it was a bad year was actually the part that was holding me back. And through that self analysis, I discovered three things that were holding me back that I would love to share with you today, if you don't mind. And something that maybe you may need to address yourself going into 2026 and going throughout the year. So I think the first thing that held me back in 2026 was laziness. 2026 it was a very lazy year for me. I was very lazy. I couldn't find the energy to accomplish my task, and everything to me just felt like too much. And I actually had this pointed out to me by my boss, and it was just one random day when we were going through the reports of the year and the performance, and he actually gave a comment saying that he actually appreciates my work and he sees I'm a very structured person, but there's a tinge of laziness in me. I wanted to brush it off to say that maybe this is just the boss trying to get some extra work out of you and things like that. But after I sat down and I thought about it, I saw that there were really some areas that I could have improved if I wasn't lazy. It was actually true. Sometimes you don't see the errors you're making, you don't see where you're lagging, and it takes someone else who looks at you to be able to point that out to you. So I'm grateful that he was able to see that and he was able to point out to me. And the second thing that I think held me back was that I was hesitating a lot. I had a lot of brilliant ideas that I did not execute on. I had a lot of things that I wanted to do that I just kept on hesitating to take action until that desire to even pursue those things faded away. And I think that was one of also like the biggest challenge for me this year is to make sure that I do not hesitate and make sure that I move with action. 2026 has to be an action year for me, and that is one of my new year resolutions, new year goals, so that I can be where I actually want to be. I can be where I've seen myself, dreamt of being. And the third thing that I think held me back in 2025 was that overthinking. I used to overthink things a lot. There was just times where I'll find my mind thinking this, thinking that, just a scenario that could just be easily handled maybe by making a phone call, talking to that person, or just doing the thing. I would want to overthink it. Maybe the person is going to think about it this way. Maybe it's going to happen like this. Maybe it will not happen like this. When you get stuck in that loop, it will lead you into procrastination. It will lead you into hesitating, which will lead you into what? Laziness. So it was just like These three things kept me stuck, and it's what I'm going to work on myself. I remember saying that I was going to share some other aspects of myself with you guys in some videos, but I never did. But that was something that I really wanted to do, and I hope that this year, in fact, not hope, I'm going to make sure that this year I tackle those issues that I've discovered for myself. And if it's something that it was common to you as well, I pray that may you find strength and the discipline to overcome those challenges. We all can achieve our goals. We all can be where we want to be, but you need to take self-analysis. You need to get to know yourself. You need to find out what aspects of yourself are holding you back from becoming that. If not, you're going to shift the blame on something. You're going to shift the responsibility to something else. And then you keep on finding yourself making the same mistakes all over again. But I know that we all are going to lock in this 2026 so that we all can be proud of ourselves at the end of the day, at the end of the year. And I pray that may God give us strength that in all that we do. I wish you all the very best, and I'll be seeing you guys frequently. Do take care.